Peace, guys. What it do, man? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am Ham Jones, the NBIC, representing that ROD, giving all praise and glory to the heavenly ones, for they're worthy to be praised. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out and say thank you to all you guys for all the support, all the subscribers, all those that's tuning in, giving feedback, positive or negative. All things is respected, and all of this allows me to continue to do what I do best. And you know what that is, and that is keep my foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed heathenites next. Round of applause. Are you dumb or are you dumb? And yeah, this is just the add-on for the tantrums and the outbursts that I've been giving you guys for the last couple of days, right? Started off with the single mothers, right? Now we're gonna talk about these young bucks. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these young bucks. Started off with the single mothers, talking about the importance of modesty, and now we're gonna talk about these young bucks that's coming from these single mothers that's becoming a tragedy in the black community, society, however you want to call it. That's just what's going on. So today we're gonna get into that, and I want to just let this be known. Everything that I'm speaking it because not only have I been around it, not only have I participated, I lived it at its highest order. Whatever demographics you want to talk about, I've done it. I've been there and done it. And my job as I enter into that phase of becoming an OG, I must do what every single OG must do, and that's guide you young bucks into a path of righteousness, not religious, righteousness. Because it's time for brothers and sisters to understand that this system, this illusion that America has placed upon young black youth is destroying you. It's preparing you for failure. I got the documentations too. Okay? I got the documentations. I'm definitely gonna tap in on this joint. Maybe sometimes during the week. I gotta put it together first. But yeah, we definitely gonna tap in and we're gonna touch on today's conversation, right? So for you young bucks, let me make sure I put it all together, nice and clear. For you young bucks. For you young bucks. The harsh reality, okay? Consequences of trying to be a gangster, you little niggas. You little niggas want to be gangsters so bad. You want people to fear you, respect you so bad. And you will jeopardize it all. Your freedom, your life, your putting your family through the trials and tribulations, having a mother having to cry and be depressed on your birthday, be depressed on the day of your funeral, be depressed on the day that you actually died. Yeah, these are the things that you little niggas is not paying attention to. Because you have let these entertainers, these sellouts who don't even live where you live, never did anything that they rapped about. Have you guys fallen for this, standing on this, deteriorate in your hood, become a terrorist in your hood, and then get locked up and expect every single person to be there? But I'm going to give you something today. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give you something today. This is what comes with trying to be a gangster. I'm going to show you guys the harsh reality of what you will call prison. I'm going to give you guys the harsh reality or what comes along when you go to prison. Or you thought slavery was abolished. You thought slavery was the thing of the past. You thought slavery, let me give you a news flash. There's a reason why it's a high rise of incarceration within the black communities, within the black generation. There's a reason why. You see, America funds and runs off black and brown labor. You can listen to whatever nonsense that you want, but I'm going to show you that till this very day in 2024, America runs off black and brown labor. And when I say labor, I'm talking slavery. I'm talking picking cotton. Yeah, I'm talking that. And I know you guys are gonna be shocked. Some of you are well, some of you guys are aware. There's a lot of individuals that are subscribed to this channel who been to prison, been to jail, and you guys are the individuals. I would love for you to come on this platform and tell these young boys what really goes on in jail, because some of these people don't get the hints out there. You think these, because you know I'm living a rapper lifestyle, and somebody brought something to my attention, and I think I heard it yesterday, and the person said, the reason why dudes live the life that they live, and you know they kill and do whatever, because they don't see themselves living past a certain age. And I can't speak for today's generation, but growing up, there was a part of us, especially, let me speak for myself, there was a part of me that thought I wouldn't live to see my 30s. I had numerous reasons. So I had to do certain things, like have a child at a very young age. My youngest, I had my daughter, I think I was about 15, 16. 15, 16. Or 16 going on 17. And I had my son when I was 20. Yeah. So we was really out there playing this, playing the streets and understanding like, all right, we live in this life. We got to produce life just in case we lose our life. Right? But when that person said that, it really brought me to my thoughts. And it really made me realize that we all think like this, because everything that we have been exposed to our whole entire life, I'm speaking about black and brown, has been negativity. They has never depicted or showed anything of black people in a space of prosperity until recently. Until, like, I say, you understand? I say, like, let's just say the early 2000s. You know, yes, we got the Huxtables. We had the Huxtables. We had Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but these was comical. I'm talking about on a serious note, right? Serious movies where we ain't watching like stuff like Soul Food. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about us being prestige. You know, you started seeing more of that with Tyler Perry movies, but we never been exposed to anything positive. And even if we receive a level of positive, they gave us more negative. So we was cleaving onto the negative, because when we go outside and we in the real world, police harass us and see us as negativity because of what society promotes. But I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for another topic. Tune in for Monday's podcast, and the title of that is "Hip Hop Been Here for 50 years and haven't done sugar honey iced tea for us besides put us in jail." We're gonna tap into that, and I'm gonna show you. Like I said, I got the statistics, right? So for you little niggas that want to pull triggers and kill niggas, want to be a gangster, a drill nigga, thinking that that's the way it's supposed to be because you a real nigga. Let me show you what happens to you so-called real niggas. Let me show you. We're gonna watch this. And YouTube, FYI, this is all educational purposes. This is all educational purposes. Okay, this is not me stealing nobody. I want to educate my people. I want to educate my young black youth. For the mothers that's watching this, share this to your children. To the fathers that's watching this, share this to your children. For the young bucks, the young teens, early 20s, you individuals that's tuning in, watch this. This is for you. Are we rising or are we demising? Which one is it? I'm standing on the uprise. If you want to stand on the decline, then I don't know. You're gonna have to find somewhere else to be. But let us show. Let us continue. Let's go.
He's turning Tyson's Foods.
He's turning into Tyson Foods.
A hidden, intricate web links hundreds of popular food brands to work done by U.S. prisoners. A 2-year Associated Press investigation found that everything from grains, meat, eggs, and milk had been grown, harvested, or produced by incarcerated people. And their labor finds its way into the supply chains of some of the most recognized brands and largest food companies in the world. We followed as cattle raised at the Louisiana State Penitentiary were transported to a meat processor in Texas. From there, the beef ended up in the supply chains of McDonald's, Burger King, and major grocery stores.
I feel like I had become a slave, a product of the convict system, because everything that I was doing was profiting the prison.
Everything he was doing was profiting the prison. We still getting started. This is for you young bucks that want to be gangsters. Listen.
The 13th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution abolished slavery and involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime. We spoke to prisoners who were working on the same plantation soil where slaves toiled more than 150 years ago.
Still in the plantations. They have never got rid of those lands till this very day. Till this very day. Nothing has changed. And some of you guys don't even know that no matter where you at, say you committed a crime in New York. Say you committed a crime in DC. You know you could get transferred. You know they send you to wherever they want to send you. I'm going to show you. Don't worry. Let's continue listening.
Many were making pennies an hour.
Pennies an hour. Look at that field, people. Just take a look at the field. Take a look at that field. And you're only making a penny an hour. You still want to be a gangster, right, little niggas? Huh?
Some were getting nothing at all. Others were being contracted out to private companies or taking part in work release programs. Prisoners can sometimes be punished for refusing to work, even thrown into solitary confinement.
Because anytime you bump it,
And if they are hurt on the job, they often have little recourse.
They aren't eligible for workman's compensation.
Listen, they don't even matter the situation. They don't care if you got a amputated leg. They don't give a damn. You're going to work and provide the service that they need to fill their corporations. And every single one of these corporations have stock and invested a lot of money inside of these prisons, these private prisons. Guess what? Even the music industry, the music record labels, movies, movie productions like Paramount, Warner Brothers, all have high investment in private prisons. And that's why they promote the things that they're promoting to you, little niggas. Yeah, let's continue.
Nor are they protected by other worker safety laws because they're not considered, quote unquote, employees.
You're not even considered an employee. Don't that sound like the 1611, 1619, where you was working and then they put you in a little hut, and then when you was hungry, they gave you your own food. They didn't let you cook your food. They gave you your own type of food. They was giving you the chitlins. They was giving you the crab. They was giving you the shrimp. They was giving you the lobsters. They was giving you the back piece of the alligator tail. Every time I see a black person say, yo, man, you ever had an alligator tail? You don't even know that you paying homage to the disrespect they used to do to your ancestors. Every time you eat a crab leg, it's a disrespect to your ancestors. Every time you eat a chitlin, you eating guts of a pig. How low can you go? Every time you eat these things, I don't care how seasoning you do, I don't care how you steamed it, you're paying homage to the disrespect that these people did to your ancestors. Let us continue.
But prisons and corporations benefit from inmate labor. The goods wind up in the supply chains of giants like Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, and Costco, just to name a few.
They go into everything. She said, just to name a few. All these major corporations is getting all free labor from you so-called niggers. And like I said, I'm really gonna bring it out come Monday and show you how detrimental hip hop has become to the youth, to the black population since 1974. You're going to see, you're going to be shocked. And I hope you become angry, because we're angry gonna lead to having solutions. And we're gonna talk about these solutions. Today is just to let these little niggas know what comes with trying to be a gangster, huh? And yes, I'm saying nigga because nigga rhymes with finger on the trigger to point it and kill another nigga until your ass is literally in these cotton fields picking out chocolate like a piece of Snicker. You heard? You feel me?
The AP also found American prison labor linked to the supply chains of multinational companies such as Cargill that export goods all over the world.
Oh, listen, they got you selling stuff all over the world. And you getting paid a penny an hour. Some not even getting a zip. You getting zero. All this hard labor is going to where? It's not going to you. It's not going to your family. Mega corporations. These people is having a field day off your wannabe gangsters. They want you to be this. Oh, they're advertising it. Oh, they're pushing for it. And guess what? And let me show you something. Let me say something to the single mothers. Hey, my single lady. Let me tell you something. They're coming for your children too. Because they came to the conclusion that the majority of these children that's incarcerated, that's going into these juvenile centers, are coming from single mothers. And they said, you're unfit. Listen, go look into the Project 2025 if you're thinking that I'm lying. They saying that you are unfit to raise a child. So to prevent, listen to what I'm saying, to prevent incarceration or death. Now they care. It's best for them to remove the child from the house. Remove a child from a single mother. Because to them, in their eyes, you have failed. Fact. And they're going to take that boy, and that little girl, and guess what house they're going to bring them to? They're going to bring them to Epstein, whatever his name, island. Or even worse, they're going to bring them into a household where it's two same sex as parents. Pay attention. Understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. Yeah. You can say whatever you want. Understand what's going on. Yeah, it's going down. Let us continue.
This is happening even though Washington has banned imports and seized goods that were produced by prison or forced labor abroad.
And DHS is deeply concerned by credible and growing reports of China's state-sponsored use of forced labor and other human rights violations in the Xinjiang region.
Several companies
Human rights. Remember, under the Constitution, the 13th Amendment is deliberately removed once you are incarcerated. So you don't have no rights. And let me give you guys a little news flash. Anybody that took your rights is super gone. Oh, they coming. Let us continue.
told the AP they have policies in place restricting suppliers from using incarcerated workers. Cargill acknowledged buying goods from American prison farms and said it would determine next steps.
That's just that. Let me share you guys with another one. Let me go back to my main screen. Let me show you guys another one. Because everybody want to be a gangster, right? Everybody want to be tough guys, gun buckers, right? Huh? Everybody, right? That's cool. That's cool. Let me play my brother right here, man.
My worst enemy. I did 10 years in that joint, bro. At 16 years old, bro, I had to grow up fast. When I got in there, I realized, oh, this a big boy game. They don't care. I watched dude 15 years old get by grown men. I was in a cell with my homie. He got set on fire. I was in a cell with my other homie. He wasn't my homie. Him and the dude was beefing. He couldn't get to him. He took all the shit out the toilet, threw it in the cell. I'm like, man, get me out of here. This ain't how human beings supposed to act, bro. This ain't right. Bro. I done got cut right here. I done got cut in my back, bro. I done seen dudes hang themselves. Bro, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. On top of that, you be way in the country somewhere, and them white folks, you really get to see white folks. You think you deal with racism with police? Go in one of them small country towns where the prison is ducked off. Them white folks gonna show you, oh, this what we talking about right here. This the good old boys right here, bro. Man, I got the brakes beat off me. A white dude called me a boy. I said, ain't no boy. I punched the security guard in his face. Probably the worst thing I ever did in my life, dog. Almost beat me to death, bro. Sprayed me down 3-4 days in a row, bro. I'm talking about sprayed me until I couldn't breathe, and they had the audacity to say, oh, you body right now. So when I see young boys going, I'm like, bro, you about to throw your life away. And you don't got nobody to tell you you're gonna throw your life away, because the same person that's telling you all that gangster shit, because when you go to prison, bro, they not even gonna holler at you. Guess what? In about 5 years, they gonna meet you up there. And they gonna be the ones that's gonna probably either try to fight you, jump you, steal from you, or try to rip you.
Yeah. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. And I got family members that, you know what I'm saying, that been home, and they'll say the same thing. The reason why I use the brother, because the brother is a well-known podcaster, influencer, and I'm always going to support my brothers that's bringing truth to the table. And as you can see, he said he don't even wish prison on his worst enemy. Can you imagine what goes into the minds of somebody that knows that they got to do life, and they're doing life at the age of 20 years old? What happens if you live to see 100? That means you're going to spend 80 years behind a confined bar around criminals, gangsters, lifers, people that don't give a damn about life. You heard what he said? The same people that's telling you to be a gangster, that's putting that battery in your back, 5 years, you'll get locked, they'll come to jail. They'll be the ones that's trying to fight you, kill you, steal from you, or even rape you. Ain't that some sugar honey iced tea? This is what you want, little niggas? This is what you want? When these major record labels own half, if not 90% of all of these private prisons, you heard what he said? They taking you into a place so blocked off, taped off. And they're going to really show you how they really feel about you. You think, let me tell you something. This hatred that Europeans have for black people is not about skin color, people. It's never been about skin color, people. They want you to believe that. Because if you thinking it's about skin color, you're gonna end up hating the fact that you got that skin. It's gonna make you regret. You're gonna say, damn, why was I black? Why couldn't I be white? That's why they tell you that. But it's not about your race. It's not about your skin color. It's deeper than that. And they know that. YouTube know that. These people know that. And you know why? You know why I'm under attack? Because they know that I know. Because it's deeper than what you think. It goes deeper than what Martin Luther King gave you. It's deeper than what Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, and all the freedom fighters. It's deeper than what you think. Because this war started from the beginning. This hatred started from the beginning. Why you thinking that it's about color? That's what they want you to believe. That's why when you call them cracker, it has no effect to them. That's why when you call them names, it has no effect to them. Because if they entertain it, you just might start finding out why they really hate you. Doesn't bother them. They smile. Go call the white guy a cracker. You stupid cracker. First thing that they're gonna say to you, oh, you ignorant nigger. Because they know that has no effect, because it lets them know that you're still focused on skin tone. You really thinking that hatred comes from skin color. Because they've been feeding you this nonsense for years. Then they gave you a Jesus and said, Jesus is your savior. So then it deliberately, subconsciously make you hate being black. Look at how our black people is dressing out nowadays. Out here looking like Lenny Kravitz. Huh? Look at our sisters. Don't want their natural beauty to show. They want to put blonde wigs that don't even match their skin tone. They want to put it on their head. They need their hair down. They don't want their hair up and nappy and niggerish. Because they gave you race. Race and religion, they go simultaneously. They go hand in hand. You can't have slavery without religion. You can't have racism without religion. All of these things go hand in hand, and it's deliberately. Why you think they still got a white Jesus in your church, in your black neighborhood, people? Huh? Huh? Why you think that? Why you think they giving you all type of religion, and all of these religions is going to support once you stand with Christ? Do I believe that there was a savior that came? I believe there was a brother that came. He was nobody's savior. Because when you put that savior title with him, that means he died for somebody to be saved. Who did he die for? He never came to die for anybody. You can read that in the book of John, chapter 17. Read that whole chapter. That whole chapter throws away John 3:16. It shows you that John 3:16 was an interjection. Huh? Read it. That man never came to die for nobody. Never, ever. He came to bring us back because we was following the ways of the heathens. Remember, when you read the word, the land was overtaken by Romans. The last time I checked, Romans don't look like me and you. Even to this very day. They're giving you Roman philosophy, European education, European this. Everything the Europeans say, you must follow in a blind. And if you have a doubt or a question, you're going to deem a radical. You're going to deem an extremist. You're going to be deemed a conspiracy theorist. You're going to be, they got so much titles for you that by the time you're done with all these titles, you're going to really think that, I guess I am that. They want you to believe that you're everything but who you was created to be. And that's a person that had dominions of this earth. That's a person that was supposed to be able to just walk freely. I'm gonna just walk to the park. I want to lay here. I don't want to live. I don't want to sleep in my house today. I just want to just lay in the grass and go to sleep and not worrying about foolishness, not worrying about sickness, not worrying about disease, not worrying about evil, not worrying. That's what you're supposed to be. That's what it was supposed to be like, bro. This whole land was an adventurous place for us to just explore. You didn't have to book and set up a vacation time with you and your family. Hey, yo, honey, we're going here. Getting on a boat, getting on your boat, riding on your horse. You was just free to just go wherever. You didn't have to pay a fee. These fees came with the enemy. And now that we are in these conditions, they purposely put things in place to make sure that you remain in this condition. And ever since colored people started waking up and started putting pieces to the puzzle, saying, wait, hold on, this don't make sense. Wait, hold on. All of a sudden, here came a lock. Shut everything down. And then from the lock came a bomba clock. And now we seeing all type of individuals just standing up to just drop. And then here's come another plot. See, the objection is to make sure that you never touch the top. They rather see the whole world rock. You see, I'm rhyming. I'm literally rhyming for you to show you that when it rhymes, it was because it was meant to go together. That's the saying that the repentant died. When it rhymes, it's because it was meant to go together. Look forward for these shirts to come out. It's coming out soon. We working this summer. We working. Because our people don't understand. You're programmed to be this way, young man. Yes, I titled it Little Nigga. Because you little niggas is acting like little niggas. Nigger is not even nigger. They call you a nigger because they want to play over your ignorance, the lack of understanding of who you are, where you come from. Your whole life, they've been telling you come from Africa, mocking you with religion, telling you to follow Christianity, but you can't find nowhere in the Bible where your Savior called himself a Christian. They told you a Hebrew. You got these black brothers running around here telling people that they Hebrew, but you can't show me where Abram called himself a Hebrew. The man that they supposedly got it from, Eber, never called himself a Hebrew. But yet they got you running around with this. Taking you away from the exact place where you came from. And people get mad at me. I'm just sick and tired. I'm tired. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm seeing a very destructive, ticking time bomb community. I'm watching and witnessing laws being put in place to remove individuals. And you thinking that I'm lying. I'm watching these things take place, guys. Come on now. I'm watching these things take place, guys. And all we got to show for ourselves is a job in a nice house, and a nice apartment, and a nice car, and some jewelry. I got all of this. I have it all. And it's not enough. Because I could give all of this back if I could just get my freedom. I could just get my freedom and my land back. You know, the land where you guys is getting all the diamonds from. The land where you getting all the batteries to run these Teslas, that you got these Congolese dying every single day, children under 15 on these things, no mask on, digging in these holes, dying. They got no money to bury them, so they just throwing them in the water. Huh? Yeah, I'm on that type of time. They got you colored people. Literally, you colored people wake up, go inside of a studio, put the headphones on your head, pull out your phone and recite destruction to your very own people. You females walk around selling yourself, attract a disease. And instead of saying, damn, I got caught, let me stop. Let me be an advocate. Let me tell women that you should not do this, that it's wrong, that be mindful on who you laying with, be mindful on who you dealing with. Instead of doing that, you took it upon yourself to say, F that, I'm infecting all you niggas. And now these niggas is dealing with you because guess what? You're selling what Instagram advertise. You're selling what TikTok advertise. You're selling what all social media platforms, YouTube, you name it, is advertised. You're selling that. And then you sell that. And then a man falls for, he makes a purchase on what you're selling. And the down payment was his life. And now this man's life is ruined. And guess what this man is going to do? Because he knows that you isn't going to ever be with him. He know that you was just using him. Then he's going to go back to his woman. And guess what he's doing to that innocent woman who probably is taking care of his child? He's going to bring forth her. He's going to give her that disease that you contracted. The destruction of the black society. And I'm not supposed to get mad. I'm not supposed to hold people accountable. I'm supposed to just allow people to say what they say. I put a post up. I'll put a post up of Bernie Mac saying something. And who's the ones that always have something to say? It will be a black person, a colored person. It's like your fam. The message is quite clear. Respect and love your wife and let your wife love and respect you. That's it. That's it. Are we trying to bridge the gap or are we going to continue leaving it separated? And because when it's separated, when that waterfall comes through, who's gonna, where's the strength to hold it back? Because 2021 just let me know that there's nothing protecting the black and brown man. That these people can say whatever they want, do whatever they want, issue laws, put out whatever, and we're just going to comply. We're just going to literally sit down, stand down to die. And y'all get mad at me? Y'all say that I'm talking madness? I don't know what I'm talking about? Are we not watching the same movie? Are we not reading the same script? Ain't nothing changed. I just showed you that there's nothing changing. That's why they want you to act like a little gangster, little nigga. That's why they want you. That's why they want your hands on your knees, baby girl. Huh? You still don't see it? That's why they want you celebrating Christmas. That's why they want you in Easter. That's why they want you in their church every Sunday. You better make sure. Listen, they don't follow the things that are old, but make sure you support that tidings. Make sure you pay that. Oh, Jesus died for our sins, so we don't have to keep the commandments. We don't got to follow the ways of the old, but make sure you pay the tidings, though. Isn't the tidings a day of the old? Even though these heathens is getting government money. Don't have to pay no tax. What are we doing? This is the route that we want to go. This is the life that we want to live. These are the people you want to be around. The presidential campaign is starting now. It's starting now. How many of you niggas is gonna fall for it again? Huh? How many of you niggas is gonna actually go into a podium to go vote for another pale European that ain't gonna do nothing for you in your community? You gonna go again? Let's try this again. It didn't work with Bill Clinton. They ain't sure it didn't work with Bush. And I'm only speaking because that's when I was old enough to understand what the heck is going on. Didn't work with Clinton. Didn't work with Bush. Gave you hope and a possibility with Barack, the bomber clock, the Marty boy, the man them lover. Huh? Didn't work with him. They came Mr. Trump. He's over here blowing the trumpets, telling you, et cetera, telling you what they're about to do, telling you he's building up a wall, and they got you focusing, oh, that's not right. America should allow anybody to come into the land. Sure. Then they put this heathen, this man that's been left behind it. I don't even think he's in the right state of mind, bro. Left behind it and doing everything that he said he was gonna do, but help black people. We're gonna put an end to this border. They shouldn't have no borders. Anybody can come here and have an opportunity to live, and that's exactly what they did. These niggas is all in your space now. People here in New York is complaining that when they wake up to come out their house to take their children to school, they're seeing cups filled with piss, bottles filled with piss, food wrappers not even thrown in the garbage, all in their front yard. Oh, now everybody's complaining now. Jobs is being lost. Niggas is losing their jobs. Now you ain't got no job, fam, but the business must continue, right? They already know that you already had a taste of a good pay. They can't afford to pay you. They can't afford this salary no more. But Miguel from Argentina, from Santo Domingo, from Mexico, Miguel, oh, he's gonna do the same job that you're doing. He's going to do it. Not only is he going to do it 10 times better, he's going to also do it for 10 times less. You niggas has been expired. You have become expendable, no longer needed. And they coming for you women next. I told you guys this. Project 2025. Go look it up if you're thinking that I'm lying. Read it. It's over for y'all. It's over for us. And what they telling niggas to do, just be class clowns, be a clown, make people laugh, always dancing, Mama, shorty, yeah, you got a big booty. Make sure you know how to twerk that big booty. Oh, that's all we got to do. That's all. Oh, play basketball. Play football, generate billions of dollars, and we're going to make sure you get millions of dollars. Make sure you don't go take that money, go take care of your community, because if we find out, we're going to cut you, and then we're going to lock you up for tax evasion. Heck is wrong with y'all? Heck is wrong with y'all? You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. Why you don't know what's going on? Because you have been deceived. You are being distracted. They're keeping real people like myself at the bottom of the algorithm intentionally. Intentionally. But it doesn't stop, because this truth is going to knock at your door sooner or later. Sooner or later, you're not going to be entertained by basketball no more. Sooner or later, you're not going to be entertained by football no more. Sooner or later, these music is going to be trash to you. Sooner or later, these movies is going to be trash to you. Sooner or later, something in you is going to demand you to find your identity, to find your culture, to find who you are. Find out why these people hate you so much. And I'll be right here waiting to tell you the news. Because the rise of the black and brown people would never, ever on God's green earth be televised. But guess what? I was authorized to tell you guys, are you dumb or are you dumb? I've been here. I've been here. And I seen what's been going on. And I'm here to tell you enough is enough. We ain't doing this no more. If you are a father, you better teach your young boy to be something more than a fake ass gangster. You see the signs, you better check it. You see him talking and he keeps saying things like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm saying, like, yo, I'm saying. You better check that. You better teach him to use proper grammar. And if he gonna talk that G talk, make sure you talk with authority, like how I'm speaking it right now. If you see his pants under his behind, you better check that. You see him walking around without a belt on, you better check that. Same thing that goes for you mothers. You better check that. If you see your daughter dating a man that looks like he's playing the streets and ain't got nothing going on in his life, you better check that. Because guess what? If she produce a child from this nigga, that nigga DNA is in your household. And that DNA is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. This is a worldwide announcement. This is breaking news. This is Amber Alert. This is all the alerts you can think of. This is it right here, right now. Your son listen to that drill music, you better check it. You see your son want to talk to this girl and that girl, you better check it. You better teach him, yo, listen, man. Find that right woman, bro. There's nothing wrong with courting. Courting is getting to know somebody. Don't give yourself up. Don't have a sexual relationship with this person. Because these spiritual things come with spirits, come with demons, bro. You better check it. You better tell your daughter that. Don't feed your daughter this nonsense. Oh, that's her boyfriend. Oh, they together. Oh, none of that. Ain't no boyfriends. Show me that in the Bible. There's no boyfriends. God didn't say, hey, Adam, I'm giving you Eve as your girlfriend. And if things go well, yeah, you get married and then you bring forth children. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Get to know this female. Get to know this nigga. Get to know them. Stop giving yourself up to them. Let's kill this. It's destroying us. We are dying. We are losing. We lead America in incarceration. We lead America in death. We lead America in drug use. We lead America in diseases. We lead America in literacy, lack of knowledge. But guess what? And guess what else we lead America in? We lead America in religious attendance. All of this, we got all of this, but yeah, we leading in every detrimental thing you can ever imagine. We lead. So who's ready to take that lead to turn the car around? I just gave you guys a beautiful live title, Take Back the Wheel, because Jesus has been caught with a DUI. If you ain't listened to that, I don't know what's wrong with you. If you ain't listening to that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Am I too thorough for you? I'm too G'd up for you? Huh? And I irritate you. I'm what you want to be, right? I'm talking how you wish you could talk, right? Something that's holding you back. What is it? Your job? What is it? Your religion? What is it? What is it? Your girl? Your boyfriend? What's holding you back? Huh? What's stopping you from questioning what's going on? Your friendships, you don't want to be seen weird. You don't want to have those titles I mentioned before that they had, that they'll label you as. You don't want that. You scared. You scared. You scared to stay in the house, man. Don't come outside. Don't come on these social medias giving an opinions and none of that. Anybody that has the option to give an opinion, you better have the same energy to stand on realness and stand on truth. You know, if you ain't trying to do that, we ain't trying to hear that. Just go somewhere else with it. Just go somewhere else with it. You want to be a G so bad, right? Be a gentleman first. You want to be a G so bad. Be a gentleman first. Be godly first. Stand on good deeds first. Strive to be a great nigga first. Not a good nigga, a great nigga. A GN. Huh? Stand on that. Walk that walk. Talk that talk. Set our people free, guys. Set our people free. The time is now. The time is now. We ain't here for nobody's emotions. We're not here for nobody's opinions. We're not trying to hear none of that. I ain't hearing none of that. If you ain't giving the fundamentals on how to fix the hood, I don't give a damn how you feel, because it's irrelevant. Because 90% of y'all are scared to stand on truth. Anybody that knows me knows that the same way you see me here is the same way I am outside. I stand on truth. I don't hold back my tongue. I don't, none of that. I stand on truth. And I'm not running around thinking that I'm a gangster, like, oh yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm standing on truth, right? I meet everybody where they at. I'm always 10 steps mentally before the average person. I cannot ever absorb myself and put myself in a space of ignorance to condemn, or put myself in a space of ignorance to belittle myself, to be in the space that these brothers are in, knowing that these brothers are suffering because of the nonsense that they was told growing up, the foolishness they was exposed to. I can't see this. I can't see this problem. And when the foolishness and the nonsense and the ignorance presents itself, I then revert back to being like them. I'm better than that. You're better than that. We're better than that. And it's time for us to wake up. The rise of the Bantus won't be televised. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying to you? It's the brother, man, from the motherland. You are from the motherland. You are from the Holy Land. Throw all that religion garbage out the window. We ain't religious. We're righteous people, just people. That's who we are. Stand on that. Claim yours. Stop being educated by the enemy. The enemy will never give you the energy, will never give you the remedy to set you free. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Where in the universe have you ever heard some nonsense like that? They had to create that through religion to make you fall for that and live a life of hope. We hoping things are going to come. Now you got to stand on that. And the reason why I'm not, because I don't have an army behind me. Because I gotta clean our house first. We gotta sweep out all the nonsense. We gotta get rid of the coconuts that's in the. We gotta shake off the coconut from the tree of life. We gotta sweep up. We gotta remove all these parasites, these ignorant niggers, these wannabe gangsters, these chicken heads, these hoochie mamas. We gotta get rid of all of that. And the Creator's getting rid of all of that. All of that. A lot of you heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites is on borrowed time. All of that. We're gonna remove all of that. And those that remain. Those that remain, you was left behind to clean up after these heathens' demise. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. You know what I'm here to do. You know who I am. You know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to continue supporting. You're supposed to like. You're supposed to share. You're supposed to stand clear and never be feared of no heathens. No Hebrews, and put your foot with the Bible tied up inside these heathenites' throats and tell them that I said this. I am him, Mr. Keep my foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Father, say it one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all.